It was not until his rival in love personally revealed the woman's ordeal that the boy finally understood. The woman, in places he could not see, had silently sacrificed a great deal for him. It turned out that just moments ago, when the boy and the woman were getting engaged, the boy's father and his arranged fiancée suddenly arrived to stop them. They falsely accused the woman of being the criminal who had disappeared 3 years ago. This was because their investigation showed that the woman's movements and the criminals were almost identical. Fortunately, the boy had always chosen to trust the woman, and even tried to drive his father and the others away. Just then, a group of police officers rushed over. The arranged fiancé immediately demanded that the police arrest the woman. However, the police stated that they were taking the arranged fiancé in for questioning on charges of slandering a national hero. Upon hearing this, everyone was stunned, not understanding why the woman had suddenly become a national hero. At that moment, the woman's colleague, an agent, rushed over and explained to everyone. The reason the woman's whereabouts were close to the criminals was because she was the agent responsible for capturing that criminal. Upon hearing this, everyone was even more shocked. This was because 3 years ago, the news of the criminal gang's destruction had caused a sensation. No one expected that the mastermind behind it was actually the woman. But the arranged fiancé still refused to believe that a humble poor girl like the woman could suddenly become a national hero. Even the woman's own father thought the police had made a mistake, since he knew exactly what kind of person his daughter was. However, the woman's colleague insisted that their work involved state secrets, so the woman had been hiding her identity, especially after the criminal was captured 3 years ago but then escaped to this city. That was why the woman had disguised herself as the boy's tutor. Finally, 2.5 years ago, they got a lead on the criminal. They spent half a year tracking him down and finally arrested him. Now, this matter could finally be made public. Hearing this, the boy suddenly realized why the woman had made a promise to see him again in half a year. It turned out she had gone to capture the criminal. But back then, the boy had mistakenly thought the woman was with her colleague. Because of this, he cowardly went abroad to study for 3 years, failing to keep their half-year appointment. At that moment, the colleague suddenly punched the boy. He publicly admitted that he had always liked the woman, but when he saw the way the woman looked at the boy, he knew he no longer had a chance with her. But 3 years ago, he felt the boy was not worthy of the woman, so he deliberately pretended to be the woman's boyfriend to test the boy. He never expected the boy to cowardly hide abroad because of this. Little did the boy know that to keep her half-year promise to him, the woman had not only fought the criminal multiple times risking her life but also resigned from her job as an agent afterward. She gave up a bright future, yet she did not wait for the boy to keep his half-year promise. Instead, she endured another painful 3 years of waiting before finally finding him. But fortunately, the boy's performance today was not bad. The rival in love felt that the boy now was worthy of the woman's sacrifices. Only then did the boy truly understand the grievances the woman had endured over the past 3 years. But just as he was moved and wanted to thank the woman, she was already surrounded by reporters. His friends thought the engagement ceremony would definitely have to be called off. However, the boy publicly announced that even if the sky fell, he was going to get engaged to the woman today.